Russia calls on U.S. to abandon meaningless policy of maximum pressure on Iran. Russia has welcomed American signals of readiness for talks with Iran to revive a 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and major world powers, but says the United States needs to end the meaningless policy of maximum pressure on Iran. The U.S. is sending signals of readiness for dialogue to restore the JCPOA. It is welcomed, Russia's permanent representative to the international organizations in Vienna Mikhail Ulyanov said in a Russian-language tweet on Monday, using an acronym for the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the official name of the nuclear accord. Ulyanov's comments came days after the U.S. mission to the Vienna-based international organizations said in a tweet that Washington is ready to re-engage in meaningful diplomacy to achieve a mutual return to compliance with the Iran deal in close coordination with our allies and partners. Earlier on Sunday, Ulyanov welcomed America's readiness to re-engage in diplomacy to revive the nuclear deal. The United States, in close coordination with our allies and partners, is ready to re-engage in meaningful diplomacy to achieve a mutual return to compliance with the JCPOA, a key achievement of multilateral diplomacy, the U.S. mission to the UN in Vienna said in a tweet on March 4. In response, Ulyanov said Russia is ready to engage with the U.S. as well. Welcome, dear U.S. colleagues. Russia is ready to engage with you and all other JCPOA participants in order to restore full compliance with the nuclear deal as soon as possible, the Russian diplomat tweeted on Sunday. According to JCPOA, they are aimed at restoration of confidence in exclusively peaceful nature of the Iranian nuclear program. But in real life you are right, this aim can be misinterpreted, he added. Ulyanov also commented on another tweet by the U.S. mission pertaining to Iran. The United States will not treat reliable verification in Iran as a bargaining chip. Rather, such continued verification is an enabler for the outcome so many of us now seek with Iran, the U.S. mission had said. Commenting on this tweet, the Russian ambassador wrote, of course, reliable verification in Iran will not be a bargaining chip. It will be a part of restoration of full implementation of the JCPOA by all sides, which must include sanctions lifting as well. Iran and the U.S. have been locked in a bitter dispute over who should make the first move toward reviving the JCPOA. Iran has said that the U.S. must lift sanctions before any new talks over the JCPOA can take place. But the U.S. keeps refusing to lift the sanctions. It insists that the path of diplomacy with Iran is still open, but Iran should make the first move. We've been clear that the path of diplomacy is open. The ball's in Iran's court to decide if it agrees, U.S. Secretary of State Blinken has recently said. On the other hand, Iran has said the U.S. removal of sanctions will lead to the Islamic Republic reversing the JCPOA measures it has taken following the U.S. withdrawal from the nuclear deal. Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif has said if Washington takes practical steps to remove the illegal sanctions it has unilaterally imposed on Tehran, the Islamic Republic will reciprocate the measure by reversing steps it has taken to reduce its commitment under the 2015 nuclear deal with the world powers.